Sanibonani and welcome to Lockdown Imbizo. We've got another session underway today. A very interesting and exciting topic, actually. A lot of goodwill has been happening, a lot of good deeds, donations by a lot of people out there since this pandemic started. And I just want to say a shout out to each and everyone that has been playing their part and helping out. So today we're going to be discussing, within the midst of all this donating, is it fine for you to take pictures and show off, sort of show people, good, okay, look, this is what I've done? Is it fine even for you to be telling people that you've done something good? We're going to be unpacking this topic, and I'm not alone. I've got the team with me. Abashwe.
Hi guys, Aphelelelo. I'm still on Lockdown Imbizo. Today we are going to be chatting about donations. I mean, is it donate before you do it? Let's see.
Abashwe, day 50 lockdown bafana. All right. Nigela of how do you nigela? Nigela or tungaphakathi bonigela. Nigela is very right. Nigela kanjani? Kahle kahle. Nigela Abashwe mbu.
Hey, so what day 50?
Day 50, Chief. Day 50.
Yes.
Day 5.
Yes. Konakele. La injomane kamgabule umvusela lomhlobo. Eyaduka iminyakanyaka kodwa ibuyile ke manje. Angisalahleki, angisekho emaye.
Yeah, man. So, donations. Is it fine to take pictures? Then when is it fine to take pictures? Or like, what's your take? Let's go around the table. What's your take on this whole thing?
Hey, it's a difficult one because they say, even in the Bible, so when you give, your right hand must not see what your left hand is doing, or the other way around. But it must not be known what you're doing. But sometimes I think it's okay to let it be known if you're trying to drive a behavior or if you're trying to get support towards help getting someone to be assisted. I think, Mina, it depends on the context. Why are you taking the picture? Are you taking the picture so that you can say, hi guys, this woman needs help. This person needs crowdfunding, nice situation, okay, please help, but just to drive people's hearts. But if you are doing something silently for your neighbor and you put it on Facebook, he says, why can't you guys do it? I think then it's completely trash. If it's for a good cause and the bigger idea is not about you and not for your ego, then I think it's fine to take pictures in a sense.
Yeah, I think I agree, no, Pelela, when it comes to Liti Bible, you know, but I think the reason, I think the thing is behind the intention of posting Itoma. So I want to post to create more awareness and just to encourage guys. But I think for me, the reason behind the donation, let's give not because we want to be seen, but let's give because I want what I need. You know what I mean? I think I agree with you. Let's not post there to show Gucci, but let's post to create awareness and see which Abantu are struggling in this lockdown pandemic. I'm done.
As abanye abantu abalifunda iBhayibheli and abakholelwa kulona. So I know, coming like looking at it from a Christian perspective, it's wrong ukushuthi ithombe nani nani. Because nami ngicamela ukulamba ngibulawa indlala then umuntu uzongishutha uthatha isithombe eduze kwesijumbana anginikeze sona. Like isithunzi sami nje siye sehle wangempela isithunzi owangempela, like, because you don't want to feel like ukuthi engathi a charity case, because that's where the problem lies. I saw something on Twitter where the guy bought food, I think it was for 10 families. He took a picture na kubo esakubeka ukuthi ijumbana zakhe ayithengile, and he didn't mention any families. So that lapho uyabona umuntu create awareness ukuthi khona abantu azobasiza, and then now not so we kind of have not giving by nature. They don't know how to give until someone teaches them that, okay, no, you need to give. Umuntu uzokutshela ukuthi no, ngikhokha i-tax mina. Uhulumeni uyayikhipha ijumbana lezi ezidliwa amakhansela. I-IFP ne-ANC bashintshane ngequpha lekubanga ukudla kwabantu amakhehle bangukudla ngiyayikhohlwa indawo uthi kuphi leKwaZulu. So, and you'll be like, it also goes back ukuthi khona abantu abathanda ukubukwa, and they will be like, oh, XYZ is so kind, especially because then it also stems from ama celebrities ethu. Yeah, I know khona enye into engiyaziyo eyanikeza omunye umuntu imali privately, and ngiyamcela ukuthi ngicela ungangipost or ungapost or utweet. Then mase kuzoba khona ifuna ukubukwa-ke ukuthi no usibani wenza ukuthi wenza ukuhle nani. But it's like, it's basically in everything, because even corporate, umubuka when they do charity work and whatnot, and it's unfortunate to tell because lo mbuzo right again ukuthi bazoshutha ithombe, and then inkampani ukuthi yenza ukuthi. So I think nathi i-pattern silithatha lapha ekutheni ukuthi siyesifune ukuvezela abantu ukuthi no, nami nginenhliziyo enhle, nami ngiyakwazi like ukusupport abantu, but at the same time we don't actually realize ukuthi sehlisa omunye umuntu isithunzi, because no one wants to be made to look poor, and also kube ngathi i-charity case yomunye umuntu, because like we should know, and like ama-heads of the household lawa lapha soyefuna ukudla. So kahle insulta wonke umuntu ohead ye-household, irrespective of i-gender, whether umuntu wesifazane or umuntu wesilisa who's the head of the household. But the mere fact that you can't even afford the basic need, which is food, and now you have to take pictures for someone to get likes and retweets and praises and worships. I'd personally rather starve. And I know abantu will say I'm speaking from a point of privilege because I'm able to buy my own food and whatnot. But on a serious case, there are times where I turn down help because I know the intentions are not really purely to help me, but abanye abantu bafuna ukuphusha agenda yabo. And I'm not going to let anyone asebenzise mina ukuphusha i-agenda yakhe.
Here's a question.
Okay.
According to what you're saying, Vu, and I think you guys can say what you think with you, Vu. What I'm wanting to understand is, does it matter if someone's pushing their own agenda under, like, behind the help, or is the objective not to get help? So mostly, they posting, they're taking pictures of this thing. Does it actually matter?
Like, okay.
Yeah, I think it does matter, because now I'm being, I'm like an object now, for your own glory. You know what I mean? And it's kind of distasteful about empathy. I'm a head of a home. Then my kids see me on Facebook. Oh, Baba, I want this. Is so. So it's kind of it's very tricky. You know what I mean? Because napa you need food. Napa muntu ya make me like not to be a slave or some sort of like you're worthless. What are you?
No, intent is everything. Intent is whatever you do, the intention behind it matters. So once you are going to do it because when our sons are the intention is coming from a bad place, and you are not thinking about the impact it will have on other people. You are belittling other people so that you seem big. But I'm gonna reverse a bit because I hadn't said my part. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think taking pictures for whatever reason, for me, it's wrong. Do you understand? So from a corporate point of view, like Umvo is mentioning, corporates tend to do it because they have to raise awareness. And this awareness is not only for other people to join in, but it's also for the people, the recipients, to sort of lift up their hand and they're aware of it. Okay, as this brand, we have this program that we are giving away bursaries to students, and then you can then apply, or you can raise your hand so that you can get e-funding or a donation or whatever. You understand? But now back to the COVID-19 thing, with talking in the form of people go and post on their personal Instagram accounts, on their Facebook and social media, which I've done this. That is wrong. As a personal person, why are you raising awareness? Because if I, as Tabiso right now, feel Uguchi, the location la it was close to where I stay, I just want to go and buy a couple of groceries and I'm just going to randomly give a family. I'm going to go and do it. Why should I have to bring Kesha? Why should I say, Kesha, this is what I'm doing, do it as well? Why should I say, Mvu, this is what I'm doing, do it as well? Because at the end of the day, let us not put pressure on people as well, because the whole point of giving, you should give when you're able to give, right? So if I'm going to say Kesha, maybe Kesha's budget right now is not in a good space for him to be able to donate. But I can donate, so I must go and donate. So I feel like even this whole awareness thing, when it's foundations, NGOs, organizations and whatnot, then maybe, okay, cool. It's fine because for awareness. Because even now they are forced to report back to government and legislation, which is how are they contributing towards society. But from a personal point of view and an individual point of view, just do your thing, bro. Do your thing. We don't even need to know that you bought groceries. I shouldn't even know about it. Just do it.
There's Mandela ebebuzumbuza, I think lahlekelwa connection nani. I think the question was around why is it a problem that like umuntu push agenda yakhe ngami. So I personally feel like each and every one of us have their own principles that they adhere to. One of my principles and my birthright anywhere in the world is the right to dignity.
Yeah.
So if what's going to happen, uzongposta unginikeza ukudla, like you're taking away, you're violating my right. If ufuna ungipha ukudla unenhliziyo enhle nginikeza ukudla, ungalokhu utshela abantu ukuthi okokuqala umvuselelo ulambile, ngimnikeza ukudla. Umvuselelo uthwele kanzima, ngimnikeza ukudla. Then where is my right because no one in this world wants the world to know ukuthi balambile. No one wants to feel like a charity case. Even when you need help, ukulandelana nomuntu ocela kuyena usizo, be it about anything, even with work and whatnot. Because let's take away from COVID-19. Let's say we are figure 17 and you're struggling at work. Ngikusize ngiguide and whatnot, senze zonke lezo zinto. And then 3 years later or 4 years later, uthola ama-promotion usuya phezulu usuyisini. Mase ngithi ngikhumbula kufika lokho okuaphelele emsebenzini kwasizwa yimini. Umbone nje ngikhumbula efika njengazi lutho wasizwa yimini. So which is essentially the same thing abantu abayenzayo, ukuthi it's happening now currently. So it's more like you are counting and you're trying to look for a validation for all the acts of kindness that you want to do. Because I personally feel that if I'm to give something, let it be for my own peace of mind and my own happiness and my own fulfillment. Today, I did a random act of kindness for someone. Ngisho kuthiwa imali abantu basemgwaqeni angibaniki, ngihambile ngayebheka King, ngafika ngathenga lamakhombo akhona lapha phoma back out tune unlimited drink, ngathengela abantu ngathenga u3 ukuze abantu abawu6 badle, ngathi abangaphuma until beze bedele ukuphuza leya drink yakhona. And that should like stay with me. I can have a conversation with Utabiso. Sometimes like Nakona, it's not to brag, but it's actually to maybe guide him, because maybe Utabiso is not giving. But not to force and to compare Utabiso to give, and not to take pictures of someone olambile ngishoot khona ngizoyipost or ngiyisendele Utabiso ngithi say awucheck elantwana yami uyabona laba abantu bebelambile nangu nomjida lo ngimthengele ukudla.
But sometimes that's my point exactly. How would you even know that the next person is not giving? Because this whole thing, the whole principle, Abanye, they quoted the Bible. Abanye say maybe they might not believe in the Bible, but the principle stays the same and it stays equal across whatever belief you do. Why do I need to announce? And if I don't announce, no one will even know that I give. But me, now, as Sabiso, I know what I donate. Do you understand? So maybe you might share a story every now and then because of just genuine. Because of just genuine, I went through this and this thing touched my heart. This happened, so that maybe the next person can treat those people differently. Because I'm thinking from a point of, I was really like debating or arguing with your point. I was just kidding. I'm not saying it's wrong, but because I have a point I want to make. Okay, sure.
Angisuki mina ngonakele ukuthi ngizotshela uThabiso ukuthi Thabiso mina ngenza ukuthi nokuthi ezinye izinto ziyavela kwi-conversation and then that's an only time la ongakhuluma khona because kuvela kwi-conversation, but hayi ukuthi ngizofika ngonakele lutho ngithi uyazi ukuthini mina every month ngithengela usibanibani ukuthi but uma sikhuluma yabona njengoba senza ingxoxo njengoba sikhuluma kanjena and we end up having the conversation offline, because at times you need to ask yourself as a person, is that like what are you doing as a person to improve ezinye impilo zabanye abantu? And that could come from that conversation, because to a certain extent we as friends also need to hold each other accountable in terms of giving. And I'll be honest with you, Travis, some people are not giving at all because they were not taught how to give. So you educate each other as friends, which this is the right thing to do. Umubona umuntu eswele uyamlekelela. But hayi ukuthi ngizofika kuThabiso ngithatha ukuthini every month mina ngithengela umuntu nokuthi so nawe ehamba ukuthenga. Angisho kanjalo, but isixoxa ubudaba. So that now ngelinye ilanga if you've got that extra 100 rand uzokwazi ukuyothenga whatever bag oyibonayo or i-3 x 3 unikeze abantu abasemgwaqeni i-3 x 3 ubathengele no 2 litre ne-5 uthi abadla, then you know le mali okay, you know what, let me not use this money for something else, let me just help these guys out.
Yeah. We'll go mute, Kesh.
So Imbizo, are you saying that so we as friends, guys, give and give and give, having like some leadership about sponsor. So acabanga ukuthi labantu laba abathatha ithombe now they're trying to do the very same thing.
But circumstances are different,
and
I know.
And I mean that is that.
Let me put this. I know a couple of guys. They used to buy shoes for kids in one of the primary schools, college, and it was a group thing because they were like, "Hey, machit, I go send something." And because nathi siswa environment or suke emakhaya anganothile yini esingayenza, and it was a general discussion abayenza no one sokwenza lento wangasikho ukuchoma ukuthi azi ukuthini what ngiyokwenza ukuthi mina ngifuna ukubona ukuthi uzokwenza njani or uThabiso uyancishana owangenayo umuntu ekwazi ukuthenga iphele ecathule lodwa ayithenga iphele oyakwazi ukuthenga awu10 ayithenga awu10. So like
Imagi, here's my thing. Magos lento babayenze quietly wona uyazi kanjani?
That is my point, Nami. That's why I'm trying to get it.
Because I'm in the I was in the circle. Because I want to you.
Wait.
I think we come back to the cause of intention.
No. It's people I know. It's people I know. It's people I know. It's people I'm close
Why are
to.
you guys having the discussion? Why are you guys not? This is where it's going to. Here's the thing where it becomes tricky. You're a circle of people. You are driving your awareness. Yeah, your friends. It's we're not really meant to be vocal about what I've helped you. You have an idea. Let me do this. Why are you not happy when an idea? Why must you rope other people?
But here's the thing. Mandela, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know your friends. You know your friends. And you know what type of people that they are. There are people in anything, you know your friends, you know this thing is going to happen. If that's I'm not begging.
No, you are roping other people in. Then it's fine.
No.
Yeah. Okay, wait, Buffett. Look, Paul. Look, Paul. Look, Paul.
I think, let me hear what I'm saying. Sometimes we need to stir our people's hearts to give. And hence his friends, buyers, let's encourage each other, good guys. Let's give. It's an encouragement thing. It's encouraging. But then it comes in, now about online.
No, there were no pictures.
For the intention of stirring other people, guys, let's give.
No, there were no pictures.
Okay, Mamelani. So
back to the
I
intention.
I want to give.
Everything in intention corner. That's the point. I'm trying to
Yeah, but listen, hear me out. I want the whole exercise of donation. You should be able to do it because you can. And the only person that knows what you can is yourself. So right now it's the four of us here. And let me finish.
Literally, I'm just saying it's a teaching. Done. Finished.
Yeah, and I'm not arguing. I'm just putting a point. Anyway, so I'm saying the only person that knows is me. So right now, I don't know how much you have as Ukesha. I don't know how much you have as Apelele. I don't know how much you have as Mvu. But as Tabi, so I feel like I want to go and do groceries for 2 families or 3 families. Ne? And then I'm just going to go hand them out. And then now I'm busy lobbying you guys. Let me finish my point. Yeah, I can hear you. I haven't done, And then I come and I want to lobby you guys. I want to encourage you because I have a perception that you are of the financial standing, same financial standing as me. And then next thing, because you're going to be shy to tell me, what are you going to do? You're going to do something stupid. You're going to go and donate. Now, where does that make sense?
Exactly.
The issue with this donation thing
is where you don't, your friend doesn't know you. Your friend can say to you,
Mamela. Yeah, like you are being ungovernable, chief. So my point with donating is that do it yourself when you're able to. And there's no need to be announcing and telling people. Do you understand? But if you want to go on a drive where you just want to have conversations, like the conversation we're having now on lockdown in Imbizo today, where we are just encouraging, guys, we must start giving more because let's just talk about it, but don't lobby and tell people to donate. Because even those that are Christians, even they're told Joe, you must be able that you can afford. No one.
Right.
That's why I'm shocked with some of these pastors when they tell you to donate such and such. Anyway, I'm done.
Okay, good. Okay, so your choice of words, Tabiso, are pushing a completely different agenda, right? Lobbying. So I'll start with something stupid. No one in the right state of mind would borrow money just to give. Like you know your friends. And I don't know the nature of friendships that you've got, because you've got friends who are basically like your family and your brothers, and you basically know everything about them. And if umuntu ethi ngeke ngikwazi, angeke ngikwazi. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because as people, as
it depends.
No, ngisakhuluma.
But it depends.
Ngisakhuluma Thabiso, ngisakhuluma.
No, sengiyasho nje ukuthi it depends.
Ngiphazamisanga ngithi uthe angophazamisa nami ngicela ungangidonsi ngepipi ngisachama, ngisakhuluma.
It depends.
Ngisakhuluma Thabiso. Ngilinde ngiqede.
Thabiso.
Ngilinde ngiqede.
No, I'm listening.
Yes, ngilinde ngiqede. Ungangifunza amagama ngilinde ngiqede. So i-context nebe ngichaza kule yami, it's people who are basically like brothers to me. So yonke into, basically I even know the salaries that they make and everything. That's how close we are together. Omunye umuntu menginako endlini ethi lenyanga.
So context.
No. We know we basically like family. So like you wouldn't say ukuthi indoda kumele wenze ukuthi. Yabo lento ayishoyo yokuphoqa abantu benza izinto. Nami I'm completely against it. I even hate lento yama-birthday emsebenzini. I even hate lento yasemsebenzini ukuthi sekumele siphoqe manje ukuthi sikhiphe imali just because omunye umuntu ushonele. And I know people look some. If when a bonk abantu bangise bashona usalele wedwa, wena uzoyithola nini leyo mali. I hate those things. But if it's people that you know are practically your family, ukuthi yazi ukuthini bafu, ngicela umqondo benginawo ukwenza kanje. Uma ungakwazi ukulekelela, ngicela ulekelele. Uma ungakwazi futhi nawe unezidingo zakho, nenkinga ayikho futhi lapho.
Yeah.
And that's the context I'm referring to. No one, not like, ain't no way in hell, Thabiso, would I say, Thabiso, you need to donate. Sekumele ungene kwi credit card yakho manje.
Yeah, Mamela, and I never said that. That is the issue. That's why ngifuna manje. I don't know why what I say that is driving people to think I'm saying this is my belief. Yeah, it's in cars. That is I'm saying that is my belief and how I see it. So if it's the word lobbying that is irritating you, when to take away lobbying, but you cannot go and ask other people to do. Yeah, but when now I'm voting, understand that we're on the same page. We're agreeing. You're playing me.
You can't ask.
You're playing me. You're playing me. I don't know why I irritated you. On the part that I irritated you, I am saying I'm sorry for that part. I'm going to remove lobby and I'm going to say you can't go and ask people because I'm of the view it's a personal thing and do it alone. I've been saying it's my view, but now you're playing the man.
No.
So don't address me because my views are just my. I never said what you're doing is wrong. So I don't know why you are thinking I was being showing. I was just saying my view.
Don't ask. Don't ask. I fully agree with you. You don't ask.
Okay, sure. We agree on everything. We agree on everything. I just said my point. I just didn't understand what irritated anyone about my point because it's my point.
Thabiso, very good question. So to give, I mustn't ask you.
Don't back the men, guys.
Yeah, that's the problem, guys. You must understand Imbizo. The concept of Imbizo, there's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong, and it's everyone's opinion. My opinion should not touch you, rub you off the wrong way.
You're not the man.
It's my opinion. Have your own opinion.
I'm asking you a question. Okay, no offense. No offense. Appellate no offense. I'm asking for myself. I'm not blindly. I must ask you for that. For anyone, I mustn't ask for improve. So that we need. I mustn't ask. Because you guys are saying now.
So no.
Mustn't ask for donation.
Yeah.
Please stay behind. Stay behind the classroom.
You mustn't ask for donations.
No.
No.
No. noma uhlulwa isingisi but khona la ishoda khona manje lana sikhuluma uThabiso uthi akumele mina manginentshisekelo yokuthi ngifuna ukuyopha umuntu into sekumele ngicela uaphelele ngicela uThabiso hayi ukuthi mina mangiswele akwazi ukucela umngani wami ukuthi angisize uyibamba ngo left manje lento uyayona nje straight
maybe it was an extreme example that one. So
yeah, it is an extreme.
Okay, fine.
So nothing to do with the topic right now, because here's the thing. Here's the thing, Kesha. The only problem that arose was this lobbying word. No more lobbying.
Hey,
yeah.
That's why I withdrew lobbying, and I said I must not go and ask other people, because I think like I'm a maliti lobby about Julius Malema and the politics.
No,
wait.
I want to say lobbying. I want to say lobbying.
Wait. Everyone, okay, here's what's confusing, Ukesha. You guys are saying I must not go ask people, but Ukesha is looking at it in the wrong context. What they are saying, Kesha, is, Bati, if you want to help someone, don't
Mute.
Hey, mute.
They're saying, if you want to help people, don't ask other people to get involved. When help people because you want to help people, but don't try and get other people involved. It's not saying that you, the person that needs help, cannot ask for help. The asking part is coming from a point of view is don't try and get other people to say, okay, let's go help man. Yeah, but you must help us their own free will. If you think it's we will talk. We'll take a picture
And back to a point Mvu. Maybe Umvu, like you're saying, they are close enough to an extent whereby they understand each other's pockets and understand where they stand. So it could be a thing whereby we say, look, maybe it could be a thing maybe whereby sitting, I want to pay for one university student's school fees. Yeah, but me one is Tabi, so I can't afford. But I know if I can talk to 3 of my friends, we can pull together and we can afford and do that. So maybe that's why I'm saying I agree with what you were saying. So I didn't understand where the irritation, and I felt as if I'm being attacked. Maybe it was lobby that was the problem.
You said, don't ask for help.
Hey, Ngomezulu.
Don't ask for help.
Ngomezulu, life is not pragmatic, Ngomezulu. Life is not black or white. Ne? It's not yes or no, true or false.
When Thabiso lento othi ngisakhuluma uyakhuluma nalento ebicasula ngokhehla ukuthi uyakhuluma uyakuphazamisa lento yabona lento yokuthi uhamba ucela abantu and yazi inhliziyo abangani bakho yabazi inhliziyo in general, to be honest. You know your friends, like I'm talking about friends, not people who you occasionally go out with. I'm talking about your friends. We are abangani bakho banjani. And also, it's not like you are asking them. Yeah, it's like you are asking them. Ngifuna ukusiza nobani nawe hamba usiza umuntu. It's never the case. It's like yazi uthini bafowethu benginomcabango la ukuthi njoba unyaka uzoqala khona abantu abahlwempu ukubona. Kunganjani ukuthi umuntu onamandla akwazi ukubalekelela. And usuqedile lapho. And akekho umuntu ozobanjwa ngelento ukuthi akukhona okweshumi esikufunayo ukuthi uphoqelekile ukuthi ukhokhe. Asiyena uBushiri la isofosa khona abantu ukuthi abakhipha iminikelo. Cha, okwazi uyakwazi, ongakwazi akakwazi, because ngephakathi nonyaka unayo khona enye into enhla yoyenza.
Asibonge bafethu shawasikhathi man. Uzibalele Nkunzi.
Nekushutha abantu eduze kweyijumbane.
Yabona sekakhulumile umhlongo. No man, it was an interesting topic. So those heated moments, they show it's quite a relevant topic with very interesting views that come from it. So we don't want to scare people off. We still want people to come and join Imbizo and be guests So Kehla is out of order. We're going to call him to order. He's going for disciplinary hearing after this. No, I'm joking. But donations, guys, I think it's quite an important thing. It's up to your principles and how you see it. I gave my 2 cents. Kehla gave his 2 cents. Apelele gave her 2 cents. Nomvu gave his insights, valuable insights as well. There are different approaches to this. At the end of the day, let's continue helping. Let's do what we do. Lockdown Imbizo. See you next time. Good night.
Yes.